river flowing.
Oh my god, look at this. I've never seen this.
It's a wet boatyard. Early in the morning.
Top of the morning. What's in that cup?
Coffee.
Yes. No one's awake yet, really.
It's 6:45.
Not too bad. You gotta watch for the puddles.
It's about to be a whole new world for us on Bandit this season. Living off of minimal power and batteries that were no longer cutting it will soon be a thing of the past. Like we mentioned in last week's episode, we are finally getting sufficient power by means of lithium batteries and a Victron Multiplus inverter. It was a long process that went a little like this. To start the morning off, Tanner pulled apart the forward cabin where he began wiring together and mounting 2 DC to DC chargers. When that piece of the puzzle was ready, it was time to mount the Multiplus over in the aft cabin.
So they gave us mounting screws, but behind this is our shower. And I can feel the shower, but I don't want to puncture a hole in the side of our shower for obvious reasons. So I'm just going to use mildly shorter mounting screws so that we can mount this up here without doing any damage. She's tight. There she blows.
Oh.
But because why would it be that simple, we had to move both chargers to the aft cabin.
It's getting dark in the boat because the sun is setting. We've been going at it since 7 a.m. today. And we have, oh, that's nice and bright. And we have no lights to put on because the current batteries that we have are totally toasted. They are donezo forever and ever. Which is actually something we didn't really know until today. So there won't be any lights, but we have flashlights.
And we finally ended what was a crazy day with a beautiful rainbow over the boatyard.
Alright, we are back at it. Things are moving along here. Sorry for the mess and the sweaty. Anyway, so this is our old battery. This is our new battery. This battery weighs probably more than this battery, which is nuts, and it's twice the size. So we have 105 amp hours of lead acid in this, and we have 2 of them that we're going to replace with 2 of these, and these are 230 amp hour lithiums. So not only are they double the size, they have double the usable power because they're lithiums versus lead acid, because you can only discharge lead acid to 50%, and this is almost fully usable. So we have double the power there and double the amount of amp hours, so it's 4 times the amount of power that we used to have, so that's amazing.
What?
And they fit perfectly in our boxes, which I'm really excited about. Check this out.
All right, I'm coming up. Drop her in.
Look at that.
Wow, fits perfect.
These batteries tend to get hot and they need extra room to stay cool, so in the climate that we're in, it's good that there's a couple inches on each side.
Yeah.
So that it has room to breathe. They look perfect.
Because batteries are heavy, we used our main halyard to drop them down so we could have them charged over at the local marine store on our way out for the day.
Apart the shore power so that we can wire it. It's really hard to get to from the inside, so we're going to pull it off from this way to wire it and then feed it back through. real stuck on there. But here's the wires. They look toasty. So, will you go down below and feed me the fresh ones?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, you fuck. Okay. Cables are out. It's got denotations for where the cables go.
Today just might be the last day that we're working on this electrical project.
I just had to say that, right? Because it turns out we had to haul those batteries back to the store, down a steep ladder and through the boatyard because they weren't charged correctly. And so yet again, the electrical project continued well into the night. So we didn't even bring our camera because we didn't plan on filming anything today. Sorry, Tanner keeps thinking I'm talking to him. And we get to the boat and it's because it's been pouring, dumping rain all day. And so it's putting a lot of our projects back because we need to be outside for them and things need to dry and not be wet in the rain. And the boat is soaked on the inside. Like we came in and this hatch up here has been leaking like crazy. That's everywhere, all over everything. And the port light in the galley also leaked all over our stuff. This one hasn't been leaking. It's been tightened down really well, but today it decided to start leaking. So everything's soaked. And I'm just really trying to keep my shit together because our launch day is coming up and we're like not even close to being done with anything because we just can't seem to get any decent weather. And every single thing you do is more complicated than you think on a boat. I'm just having a moment. Like, all I really want to do is kind of just cry and let it out. But I have too much shit to do to even cry about it. So it's just great. Tanner's testing our new batteries to see how, to see if they were able to get some charge. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm gonna cry. I just like have so much stress. Okay.
Come on.
The moral of the story is one of the new batteries is bad. It won't take a charge. We are now looking at shipping it back at some point in hopes we will be sent a new working one, wherever that may be. It's frustrating, as you can imagine, but we still have more power than we've ever had before with the one battery. It was time to move on because projects aren't going to do themselves.
I moved the one zinc back further, so now we have a few inches of clearance. So we're good to go there.
Why'd you do that?
Because there are people harassing me in the comments.
Not harassing.
I know. I have people in the comments telling me that it's too close. I agree with it. It needs to get extra water to the cutlass bearing, so we moved it forward so that way water can flow into the cutlass bearing.
Next on the list was to get the prop prepped and ready for painting. We've been attempting to finish this project for more days than we can count at this point because Mother Nature has had it out for us with her sudden rainstorms all month long.
Sanding it down to 80 grit. Wet sanding before we apply the prop glide.
Once the prop was completely dried, looking shiny and new, acetone applied and dried again, it was time for the prop glide.
Just debating on opening this because it's raining or about to rain, and I have to use this in like 30 minutes of it being open, so boat life. What?
Nothing.
Meantime, this is what we're using, prop glide. This is the primer. There's a hardener and then a top coat. So we just, oh, there's lightning. It's exciting.
Oh my God, it's pouring.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
We almost just wasted $100. Really glad we didn't start or open that because this is ridiculous. The prop's now soaked.
It is.
Oh. Yeah. We're gonna wait till this blows over and then see what happens. It may or may not blow over, so exciting.
It's raining so much that it's pointless to even like go up there to get into the boat. So it's better to just keep cover under here.
Probably cooler.
It's definitely cooler down here. We should have packed our coffee.
Alright, intermission. We're gonna skip to phase 2 and then just clean up the excess grease. So we're gonna grease the prop instead of painting it. We'll paint it after we grease it. I don't know if you're supposed to do it in a particular order or not, but this is the order we're doing it due to the weather. So we have a auto stream feathering prop and it needs to be greased. It's got a little Zerk fitting at the end. I'm gonna wipe off this little bit of grease. We got a little canister of Lucas Oil multi-purpose grease in here. Any lithium grease is sufficient for this. Usually marine grease. This one says it's good for boats, so should be fine. Then we just pump until we see grease come out. So probably need your help for that, maybe.
Okay.
You see grease come out of like here, and back here.
It'll come out over here.
I think. I don't know. This is my first day. First time using a grease gun and greasing a prop, so we're gonna figure this out together. All I know is it's supposed to expel all the water, and once I see the grease come out, that's when I know we're done. See?
Oh. Wow.
I'm glad I didn't paint first.
Why does this comes out black?
Because that's the previous grease that was in there before.
Got it. Coming up on the top too.
We're done.
Nice.
That's it. I'm gonna give it one last squirt just to like get some of the old grease out. And,
Pretty satisfying. Look at that.
Done.
Anyone else find this satisfying? Or am I a freak?
Benzo.
It's important to us to give thanks this week to all of you who watch, subscribe, and support our videos. We've also been lucky enough to have a small community of you over on Patreon that give extra support to us, and it has been amazing to get to know you and even meet some of you in person these past few months. Please know we are truly thankful for you and feel so honored. What a ride it's been, and happy Thanksgiving from us on Bandit.